The Dorkening and all affiliated shows are not intended for anyone under the age of 18. The following may contain discussions or scenes that have adult situations, graphic violence, nudity, strong sexual content, and graphic language. This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Your book of life will fire you. A mild except in my free mind will keep me from under your spell. And when we die, you'll be another angel in heaven. But me, I'll be a fucking legend in hell. Your book of life will fire you. A mild except in my free mind will keep me from under your spell. And when we
Rise and shine, my sinners. When Father Evil starts his day, he gets a little deadly. Deadly Grounds coffee has the richest, smoothest flavor you'll find anywhere. It's sinfully delicious. Once you go deadly, you never go back. Order yours at getdeadly.com. Coffee's so good, it's scary.
And we are now live on another episode of Still Toking With. Tonight we are cooking with cannabis with Chef Rodney Lienhart. And just so you know, if you check show notes down below or up above, we have the contest still running, going on tonight. We're going to be pulling a winner in about an hour. And this is the Urban Acres CBD bundle giveaway, where you get a 250 milligram CBD solve, 50 milligram CBD bath bombs, 3 of them, a 150 milligram CBD roll-on, and a 50 milligram chapstick, plus a token dead mask. We're going to be pulling one winner for all of this at the end of the show. And yeah, so I was going to do a little joke. I don't know. Can we call...
I mean, like, usually you come in live and you're like, okay, Ben or Jeff, you want to introduce the guest? You just took that shit, ran with it. It's like, okay, you know,
I like
we don't need to be here tonight, guys. So see you.
We got Ben. How's it going, sir?
You know, it's going okay. I didn't get to introduce my guest because somebody stole my fucking thunder.
It's all good, man. I liked it.
So did I. I thought, dude, that you know what, Leo, you just fucked yourself because every show from now on, you got to introduce the guest.
Leave him alone.
Hey, you did a great job.
So, Rodney, how you doing, buddy?
Fantastic. Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. Leo, don't let him lie to you. That made me sound sexy as hell, baby.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it did. I mean, I got a little tingle. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So I need to know. This is going to be dorky as all hell. But do you also go by Rodney Van Dam Lienhart?
No, I don't. No? Where would that come from?
What? You've never heard of Lionheart?
No. Oh yeah. Okay. No, the movie Lionheart. No,
Oh,
Yeah.
click.
Great movie. It took me a minute. Listen.
And that's the effects of cannabis.
Cannabis, like, yeah, that's just an hourly thing. I mean, come on, man. No, that's a new one. But I'm that's going to the top of the list, Leo. I'm not gonna lie.
Here we go.
It's going to the top.
Right. I mean, shit.
I kicked down. Remember that shit? Like that. You don't fuck with Van Damme. He'd beat your ass.
No.
No, actually, my favorite part of that movie was when that last fight scene when he's supposed to lose and he's winning, and the blonde chick is breathing real heavy. I was waiting for one of them to pop out of that dress.
You're not wrong. You're not, dude. I was. That movie was made when I was fucking born. I watched that when I was like 11, going, yeah, let me see a titty.
Right?
Yeah, and Ben was at the age. Ben was at the age where he was just gonna start touching himself.
Fatal something.
Just start? No, dude. I came out of the womb touching myself.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, man. It's just, you know.
He looked down and was like, "Oh, what's this?"
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I got a toy wherever I go.
Right. I was tugging on the umbilical cord and they cut that. I was like, "Whoa, look at that. There's a little one down there. Let me tug on that."
Yeah, key word there was little.
That's right.
Oh shit. Oh, that's
okay.
So
Well, that didn't take long.
Nope.
No.
Not at all.
Straight into it.
Just to bring us back on the tracks a little bit, Rodney, would you like to mention what do you do? You're a chef. What's your specialty?
So I specialize. So let me take it back. Okay.
You didn't even
I've
go
been a
forward
chef.
yet.
Well, yeah, we're getting there. We got to, we got to lube it before you throw it in. I mean, that's what you got to do. Preheat the oven, if you will. But I've been a chef for 25, going on 26 years. Like I can honestly say I was fucking raised by the kitchen. Like I just it's in my blood. I've tried other shit. It doesn't fucking work for me. You know what I mean? I cook, man. That's really what it is. My knuckles literally say cook food. I mean, it's what I do, dude. Um, it's a lot of people are like, "Oh, I was raised by the kitchen." No, you weren't. You weren't. But anyways, um, so COVID hit, man, and I was thinking, I was like, "Fuck, what am I gonna do? I'm stuck in a rut." Like I was doing my private chef thing, literally lost everything, and so I was like, How am I gonna pivot from this?" And so I was talking to a bunch of friends one night, and I started writing. Because when you going through all this stuff emotionally and mentally, man, like you could talk to other people, and that's great. Therapy is cool, all that stuff. COVID's social distancing, dog. Like you can't just talk to somebody. You can't be like, "Hey, I need to talk." You got 5 minutes? No, they're busy doing nothing. But the point is, um, I just started writing, and I was running a mental health group called Restaurant Self Mental Health and Self Care. We jumped from 3,000 to 8,000 members like overnight, and so I was running that with a bunch of other admins, and again started writing. Um, that actually caught the attention of a lot of awesome people and kind of like made me, looked at, if you will. I was relevant now, and I just wrote what I thought, man, and it was really cool. And so like while writing, you kind of miss the people that were there before you, and one of those icons in the culinary world, and I'm gonna say the name, and you're gonna know exactly who I'm fucking talking about, Anthony Bourdain. We lost him to suicide in 2018. That's the same year I lost my mom. You know what I mean? So that year sucked for me. 2020 fucking sucked for me. So I just decided to embrace the suck. I was like, fuck it. And so I started writing. I started writing in a way that I felt comfortable, and that's I'm not going to compare it to anything that Bourdain's ever done. That's untouchable to me right now, but it was reminiscent of, to say the very least. And so that caught the attention of a lot of right people. And so I was having a conversation with Beth Aretsky, also known as Girl Bitch from Kimchi Confidential, and she was like, "All right, well, why don't you pick up where you left off?" And I was like, "Shit, why not?" I was like, "But I'm adding weed to it." She was like, "Hell yeah!" She's like, "He'd fucking do that." And so what I did is I came up with the idea of Deliciously Dope: A Journey into the World of Culinary Cannabis. That's a mouthful, but that's the point. That's
Right.
it's dead to it. Dead nuts. It explains everything right there. I'll be going around the world once COVID lifts to like Israel, Istanbul, like fucking all kinds of places, like Norway. I've already got connects in Thailand wanting to do this. I've got India. Everybody's making cannabis legal because that's how they're curing from fucking COVID, and they're making more money. All right. That being said, it's really good in food. It's really good in food. You know what I mean? And so
Mm-hmm.
with different, exactly, yeah. And so like with different ways of like embracing the suck.
I couldn't do it. I almost said something.
Right.
I had to bite my
Say it.
fucking tongue so
Say it.
hard.
Don't bite it. No, just say it. Say it.
Oh, yeah,
That's
you
awesome.
definitely embrace the suck. That's for sure.
I mean, it's stick weed in food, man. Also, a lot of people don't know this about me, but this is a little personal. Um, my mom died from COPD, which is just for those that don't know, is chronic obstruction pulmonary disease.
Yep.
You get that a lot working in kitchens, and you get that a lot smoking weed. Smoking anything. Combustion period is bad for you. All right. I have really bad asthma because of my allergies right now, and if that keeps happening, it's gonna it's the onset of COPD. So I was like, fuck, I really like smoking weed. What do I do now? That's like everything's, so I decided, I was like, fuck it. I was like, I'm going to put weed in food. And so then I found out that there's a lot of people a lot of people putting weed in food. And so it was like, all right, cool. Well, what's going to make me different? The exact moment that I did that, Delta 8 kind of hit the scene. And I was like, oh shit. So wait, you're telling me that I can put this in food the same way that I would with anything else, CBD or it's all cannabis. It's the same administration process. Okay. Different temperatures, but that's, down the road. I'm actually writing a book about that, but we'll get to that later. And so, and it's the cookbook. It'll be out by Christmas. But moving on. So it's kind of like there's a whole fucking science to this. Not to mention there's different terpenes and flavors and cannabinoids that do specific medical things. Now, let me ask you this: do you know what the actual real difference from CBD to THC is?
What, besides the fact that one will get you high and one won't?
Correct. So to say that in simple terms, and you're absolutely right.
I mean, I use CBD every day.
Exactly. CBD is for what you don't feel. You feel me? Like you have an achy hand, you take CBD, it don't ache anymore.
Right.
THC is what you do feel psychoactively.
Yeah.
Correct. Now there's Delta 8 that basically goes all of that minus the psychoactive. Yeah. Okay. That's my point. So I was like, wait. You're telling me that I could smoke 2, joints of the shit or eat whatever in the morning, be high and still function about my day, like go to business meetings, fly on a plane, X, Y, and Z. I could better my life. And that's all the science has proven that. It's crazy. It's
right.
Nuts. And so I was like, well, let's talk to some producers. I reached out to some producers. They had really big, reaches to big networks that I was like, no, now I know you're fucking lying to me. You ain't know the Food Network. It's like, no, you don't fucking know Vice. You don't know Netflix. They do. You know what I mean? That's all right. Well, fuck, they do. And so I'm shaking hands and meeting people via Zoom and all of this, and it blew up. It fucking blew up, and it's like, well, again, this is awesome. I've been doing this for 4 months, man. 4 months. You just thought I've been doing this for years. I just got off. You guys, actually, I saw you doing the giveaway from what is that? Hemp Acres?
Urban Acres.
Urban Acres, yeah. It's Mr. Adam Souza, isn't it?
Yes.
He was just on In the Weeds. I literally just talked to the guy for 2 hours.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's great. But just to my point. Everything happens for a reason. It's all connected.
Well, Adam's been part of my family for fucking before he had long hair and his eyes weren't so buggy. Now he looks like Jesus.
A little bit.
But no, I mean they have a great product over there, and we're all about supporting the community.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, those guys work hard over there. He's done a great job getting
absolutely.
to work.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Other than his couple of comments in the show. So. Oh yeah, he's in the show. He said something about that. He says I love to embrace the sucking, and that's only around. With that long hair, he kind of looks like a girl. I'm the only one
that can say yay or nay to that.
What?
Hey, you see that door right there behind you? That's a closed door.
I've always been buggy. I don't know, Adam, man. For your birthday, when we were in New Hampshire, I think we smoked enough weed that your eyes, I mean, we could have blindfolded that kid with dental floss. Legit. He was like, where's the cup? Oh, yeah, it was pretty funny shit.
All right, so anyway. Rodney, I want to know what's your specialty? What kind of dishes you make?
Anything I don't have to fucking cook. No, I'm joking. That's a chef's real answer. In his head, he's gonna think anything I don't have to cook because I've cooked everything 59 different goddamn ways, with or without vegans and blah blah.
Right.
Honestly, I just did a monkfish cassoulet, which was fucking pimp. I really want to, and that's the cool thing. I can play with these recipes. I can play with it. So monkfish. And my boys over at CryoCure, he called me up. He's like, all right, I'm going to throw a wild ball at you. Monkfish, you ever cooked with it? I was like, well, yeah, but it had been a few years. You know what I mean? So I get to go back and play with these things. In my cookbook, I break it down, why you should dose it, medicinal benefits, shit like that. I have a couple of recipes for everybody in there, a couple of desserts, the whole nine, just your basic staples. Now, for those of you that don't know what monkfish cassoulet is, let's face it, people don't. It's basically a French chili with fish in it. It sounds weird, but give it a try. It's phenomenal. It's definitely a good seafood dish, and then I put weed in it, and it was just amazing. Yeah.
That works.
I mean,
Right.
it literally so it comes down to there's a process, and I'm gonna teach people how to properly dose. That's the fucking key point. Because what happens, bro? You're smashing some brownies, and you're like, oh shit, I ate 4 or 5 of these brownies, and then your homeboy walks in and goes, oh, those brownies? Oh no, man, you're gonna want to sit down. You're like, shit, mate, no. And then you go from, I'm fine, to take me to the emergency room now. Yeah, because you just ate 1,500 milligrams of THC brownies and you ain't know.
Right.
Because let's face it, I can put THC in something and you won't taste it if I don't want you to taste it because I understand what flavors are because I'm not a fucking idiot. The point is, the terpenes and I can balance that out. That's not even an issue. Not to mention there's distillates and isolates. CBD, THC, Delta 8, there's Delta 10 hitting this stage soon. They're scentless, they're smellless. That's you wouldn't be able to smell this vape pen if they didn't put a terpene in it. Fact. And then that changes the profile, but it is what it is. But Monkfish Cassoulet was pretty on point. I like that. I like making duck à l'orange. I'm very decently French, classically trained, if you will. I can read French better than I can speak it. You know what I mean? That's just from reading recipes. And the French that I can speak is anything you would hear in a kitchen, so that's not really that conversational.
Yeah, I can imagine. I
really
work in
not.
a kitchen.
Really not. I mean, it's interesting because it's like, one of the proud moments of this is the fact that I'm able to, I feel personally, kind of pick up where Mr. Bourdain left off. You know what I'm saying? He had a really goddamn good message. People loved. He was a great storyteller. Okay, that's what we need. We need more storytellers about what you're kind of going through. That's what it is, man.
Right.
That's what it is. Yeah, you can kind of make that easier to do with cannabis and stuff, and that's kind of the point. But at the same time, if you look at all the money that's being made, entertainment-wise, food-wise, and cannabis-wise, you're looking at over $4 trillion, and you're going to tell me there's not enough room for me to do what I want to do? Let's try that again. There's plenty of fucking room because where I'm going, everybody's going to the top because I'm making enough food for everyone to eat and a table big enough for everybody to sit and eat at. That's it.
Bravo.
That's it.
Yep.
Don't
Yep.
fucking, don't make promises you can't keep or you don't intend to keep. The world's seen enough of that hatred.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can't agree with you enough. I mean, that's why Jeff and I are the same way. We believe the same things, We're telling a story on a different platform with the comic book series, now moving it into an actual mini series.
Filming endeavor, yes.
Yeah, filming endeavor mini series. Thank you. But it's the same thing. Like you said, you've got a table big enough for everybody to eat at. Our theory was always get on the train because you know what? The train can only grow.
Correct.
You add another car, man, more people get on. It's that simple. It's building that team, that base community, that you're taking with you.
Camaraderie is a word that comes to mind.
Well,
Exactly.
it's actually very simple.
Yeah.
Work together and be nice to each other.
Yeah.
It's that fucking simple.
It's not, here, smoke this joint, then tell me if you're pissed off.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's definitely,
Yeah. Eat this. Call me in an hour.
Now,
or tomorrow, depending on what you're eating.
Or, hey, smoke this, and then, by the way, what are you doing tonight? You know what I mean? That's how I got my girlfriend. I was like, hey, do you smoke weed? She's like, yes. I was like, good. That's all I said. Good. And that was 2 years ago. So, she tolerates me. Yeah, she tolerates me. No, I love her.
We're all like that.
But the brilliant part about being a chef, though, is that we are artists, man. We are. I'm not going to lie to you. Food is art because it's a flavor. It's an art you can taste. You know what I'm saying? You ever had something where you're like, I wish I had more of that, or like if I died right now after eating that meal, I would die happy, or that was reminiscent of this point in time in my life, X, Y, and Z, or it's a favorite food or whatever, right? Well, when you go to a chef or you say, hey, chef, good job, which is very rare in the fucking industry, but it's cool. Sometimes it does happen. It's starting to happen more, and I'm happy about that, but it's a very thankless job. I'm not going to fucking lie to you.
Right?
Stupid overworked, super underpaid. You're killing yourself for somebody else to get richer off of something. Fuck it. I decided to step out and do my own goddamn thing and reach back and help those, But anytime that they say, hey, this made me feel good. Okay, but how did it make you feel, though? No one can answer you. Good? And then they're like, we don't know what you want from us. But here's the thing. If I introduce Delta 8 into, let's say chicken and waffles, okay? And I got the bowl right here. I would put it in a bowl, and then I would take the chicken and dip it down so it's in a waffle batter, and then deep fry it like on a little. So think of corn dog with chicken and waffles pie, okay? Then I have a hot and sweet honey that's infused over top of that, and in the middle of that, I would have a pickled watermelon salad. Then I want it to be interactive, so then I would seal the top of the dish. Use a poli-sci smoker to blow in whatever terpene of weed. Just burn weed straight into there, okay? So there's a haze of smoke in there, and you see 2 little sticks sticking out. Cover it. So you set the dish down before everybody's like, hey, what the fuck is this? You're like, that's smokable. They're like, no, it's not. It's food. Right, but it's smokable. Take a metal straw, poke a hole in it, take the hit, hold the hit in for 30, 40 seconds, take the top off, and then blow the hit, that smoke, into that dish, creating another depth of art. Now, this is where the magic kicks in. This is where David played it. As you're taking that hit, I tell you to look in the center, as you could watch that dish literally appear from the mist as you're taking the hit in. Hold it and then blow it back out. It's interactive. Now, I've gotten you high without even having you ingest any marijuana. You want to know how?
Well, you gave him a hit.
Correct, but here's the thing. That hit's not actually going to make you high as ingesting the other food.
Well, no.
Holding your breath for 30 or 40 seconds is. Because that's the thing. They say when you toke it, the longer you hold it, the more you got to cough to get. No, none of that's true. All you're doing is oxygen deprivation, which is getting you higher because you're depleting your brain of oxygen. That's called science, bitch. No. The point is, if I can get you fucking high that way, and then you're like, oh my God, it's going to blow your mind. Because here's the thing. I've already fried your fucking mind and made you hold your breath for 30 seconds. Anything I tell you within the next minute is going to be gospel. I understand that, so I'm going to hit you with the coolest thing right off the bat. Okay? Then I tell them, hey, pickle salad, eat this and eat that. Then I'm going to wait about 15, 20 minutes later. Okay, ask them how it tasted, if they can do that and do that and do this, right? And then as soon as, about another half an hour later, I'll be bringing another course, and that's when I ask them again, hey, how are you feeling from that food? Some people it's going to take longer, and, it is what it is. But that's where I can sit down and go, listen, but how did it make you feel? Now, have you ever given somebody an edible or gotten them high and asked them how they felt? They won't shut the fuck up.
No.
That's my point. So that's what we're doing. We're creating this green fucking bridge from I asked you a question that you cannot answer or you avoid answering. You get them baked enough, which I'm talking like 10 milligrams a dish. So it ain't shit. You see what I'm saying? And plus there's no anxiety. No anxiety. So the anxiety that you looked at with like, well, I don't know what you want from me, bro. You're like, no, man, it made me feel at peace. And so if I can take food, make it interactive and kind of edgy and cool, and do like a pickled watermelon salad and like, kind of different, and then infuse it, and then make you actually feel something, and then narrate what you're going to be able to feel just from what I fed you, fuck, the only thing you can do better now is,
get laid.
Dinner first, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, if you want to talk about Bourdain saying sex on a plate, that sounds more like sex to me than anything else ever does. But
so that's embracing the suck.
That's embracing. Well, whatever gets you off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, Leo, you want to run your commercial?
You're muted, Leo.
Hey.
You muted yourself, Leo.
You had a great intro, man. You lost.
Yeah. No, there was a motorcycle passing by, so I muted it. We were gonna go from embracing the suck to embracing the brew from Deadly Grounds Coffee. How about that?
That works for me.
That work for you?
Let's do it.
So
Hell's Fury, that's the one I like.
Hell's Fury?
Hell's Fury.
Hell's Fury. Hell's Fury is a great dark roast. So Deadly Grounds Coffee, we urge you, support local artists, local businesses, and Deadly Grounds Coffee, they're a local roaster right here in Connecticut. Awesome mom and pop shop. They make the best coffee you'll ever have. My favorite's Death by Chocolate. If there's like a chocolate raspberry, which is witch's brew. Pumpkin they make year round. I love pumpkin. But anyway, the best coffee you'll ever have. But don't listen to me. Here's a zombie talking about coffee.
Everyone thinks because you're a zombie, you don't know good coffee. Well, they're wrong. There's only one brew that gets my seal of approval. Deadly Grounds coffee is my guilty pleasure. The aroma is so intoxicating. It brings all of my neighbors out of the woodwork. Deadly Grounds coffee. Coffee to die for and zombie approved. It's good to get a little deadly. Use the front door! Oh, they're so disgusting.
So you can find the link in the show notes. Just go to getdeadly.com. Also in the show notes, you'll find a King Sumo link, and that's for the contest, which we're going to be running in about half an hour. We're going to be pulling one winner for that. And also on Hellfire Radio, we have Sinner Sundays. Here we go.
What's up, everybody? I'm Diggs.
And I'm Ashley, and we're from Hell Entertainment.
Join us for Sinner Sundays from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
on Hellfire Radio.
And there we go. One story I didn't tell you, we were talking previously about Deadly Grounds. And I don't know if you know Caroline Williams. She told us she brings a suitcase when she knows they're going to be out of con. She brings an extra suitcase just to fill full of coffee just to bring home.
Well,
yeah, well, no, they got great coffee. So, you know, we should send this link to Tom and he can watch the show and see how much we promote it. And then maybe he'll come down to where we're filming in Connecticut, and, you know, maybe just bring some coffee down and say hi.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
They should send me some, and then I'll put weed in it.
Yep.
That's shameful plug. I'm not even listening. Hey, Colin, I'll put weed in it.
I'll put
CBD.
weed in it.
Let's CBD. It's legal.
Well, speaking of putting CBD and weed and things, we understand that you're getting ready to drop a line of product yourself.
Heard about that, did you? Damn.
Yeah.
News
Yeah.
travels fast. All right. So
Yeah, well, you fucking told me behind the stage.
Yeah, well, you know.
No, I've known for a while, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Tell our viewers a little bit about this.
I partnered up with Crystal and CBD here in Hazlitt. Hazlitt's where we're all kind of from. I went to school. So my girlfriend and I graduated high school together. And we graduated with one of her old school friends that she's known since second grade, Amanda. And Amanda's married to Nick, who owns Crystalline. So deeply, stupid connected.
Right.
And so they're like, hey, can you put weed in food? And I'm like, that's what I'm doing. I'm already doing that. And so long story short, we came up with this idea, this product line of infused olive oils. Now, these aren't going to be CBD. These aren't going to be THC. They're going to be Delta 8 THC, which is, like we were saying earlier, the non-psychoactive. There's going to be a flavor called the Italian Stallion, which is all your basic Italian herbs in there. Fresh herbs. Fresh herbs. Fresh is always best. And it's cold pressed, which means it's never been heated up.
Right.
Which means it's going to taste fucking delicious. And it's going to be great.
I'm ready.
You're going to get an 8-ounce bottle. It's going to be 500 milligrams. So each, there's going to be about 48 full doses in there. Because let's face it, with the dropper, you could do 50, but I don't want to lie to you, so I'm going to say 48. Let's say, it's the droppers aren't accurate, but they're pretty close. You know what I mean? That's just the dropper. You take tinctures, you're used to it.
Right.
They're going to have the Italian style. We're going to have a garlic confit, literally just roasted garlic. Like that's. You want a good go-to? Grab some salt and pepper, hit my oil, saute up a chicken breast, put that on a salad or some shit. There you go. It's infused. Boom, boom, boom. It's going to be flavorful. My seal of approval, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, man, it's going to be all around good. So then we're going to do a third flavor where it's interesting because I've always worked with like 50-50 oils as a chef. I've always done like 49% canola oil and then like 51% olive oil. To me, it's an amazing taste. Don't knock it till you try it. There's a lot of my chef friends going, what the fuck are you saying right now? And I'm telling them, sit back down. Okay? I'm telling them, sit the fuck back down. Because everybody likes fried chicken. Okay? What happens if you could use this oil and kind of have that reminiscent, like, grease flavor in your mouth, but it's not going to actually hurt you? Then add weed to it. It's pretty much it. So I mean,
Right.
that's gonna be like a lemon cilantro flavor, or we're gonna rotate that. But you're gonna have a 3-pack for $150, or you can get single individual bottles for $50. But people are like, that's a lot. That's $1 per dose, and that's not a lot.
Right.
True.
Right.
But here's the best part. So each week, I'm able to make about 100 to 200 of them, depending on what I got going on. If I'm traveling, my team's in the background. We already have 1,000 sold.
Wow.
Yeah, we had
Congratulations.
pre-orders. So yeah, no, thank you. That right there to me is that's the only flex I'm gonna do. That's it. But at the same time, I didn't do it alone. You feel me? Like it's,
Right.
Oh
it's
no,
a really
yeah.
goddamn good team. And
That's right.
I would literally be nothing without the people supporting me. Without you guys, man. Seriously, thank you. And it's that's what it's about, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's the only way it works.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Well, I mean, there's weed, but that's just an added bonus. But it's
talking about weed. What?
Listen,
I think I smoked some weed. Yeah. I don't know what's
I
going on.
can walk 5 feet in my house in any direction, and there's something to smoke. Yep. Well, I mean, because I do deliciously dope strain of the week, and I'll go out and I'll pick up different strains, and things like that. So that also counts as vape pens, tinctures, all kinds of stuff, man. I mean, that's just what's on my desk here. Oh, yeah, here's my bowl. You know what I mean? Like, I could smoke that if I wanted to. Like, literally, I walk back there. That's where I film this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's a bunch of weed over there. That's pretty cool. I go upstairs, bunch of weed. It's great. And it's amazing because it's like, I'll talk to dispensaries like the Hempire Collective, not to like shamelessly plug them, but like, that's who I did the, my review on this week. And like, I went up there and I told them what I was doing. They're like, yo, here's one of each, strain that we have. Try and let us know what you think. And I was like, okay. That's of course.
See, I didn't even think of doing that, Jeff. We could just go up to a dispensary and be like, "Hey, we're filming a mini series based on this, and we would like to try and fucking free weed."
Well, it's not as so they only gave me about 1 gram of each, but still,
right.
But that,
but still, enough to put into a bowl,
right?
Boom, yeah, and right. You know what I mean?
Well, it's yeah. They want the exposure, just like everybody wants the exposure.
Oh, exactly.
Right.
So it's help me help you. 1 gram to them ain't shit, but at the same time, they what's he gonna do with it? And so, it is what it is.
Right.
But yeah, no, the olive oil is gonna be fucking amazing. That's I can't make enough of it, really.
No, you can't, because I'm already drooling over here, and I'm like, you've already sold 1,000 units, so what? Like, I gotta wait till next fucking year to get some?
No. So here's the cool thing. I can make it rather so. With the units that we've already sold, I can personally by myself make 200 units a week. Okay, that's just me, like I was saying.
Right.
I have my sous chef David. I have my other, like director of operations Liz. So they're both kitchen chefs. I hire chefs because that's who I can fucking talk to.
Right.
Because I can come at you and be like, "Yo, that's great. That's fucked. 86 that. Move that. We're doing this. Flip that." And they go, "Done, done, done. Yes, chef. Heard. Done." That's how we fucking talk. And then there's like, instead of going, okay, yeah, right, but I don't know what down the pipeline needs. Break that down for me, which Nick does a really good job of. He's like, that's great. I'll worry about that. You do this. Done. So mise en place literally means in the kitchen, everything in its place. It's French for everything in its place. Be fully prepared. Done. Before you fucking write a business, you need articles of organization, right? All right, then. Do that. That's what it is. Be organized. And so if I can communicate with my team, and then I got, Aaron, and then I've got my boy Tyler, so it's like us 5, we can kill it. We have to do 100 a week individually together. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That ain't shit. And I'm pulling a couple more cards too, because I've got 6 restaurants signed up in Michigan, all wanting me to call them back and organize it and plan it. We're going to do pop-up dinners where they're infused. So it's all closed off to the public. It's all private. You sell certain tickets. It's like a wine dinner.
Nice.
I got some pretty big restaurants, like staples, like iconic institutions in Michigan. We don't have many. Don't get it twisted. We don't have fucking many of these, okay? But these guys were like, no, we know you. We know it's professional. Like, you're going to walk through it. You're not just going, yo, bro, let's get high. For example, if you smoke anything with myrcene in it, myrcene is commonly found in mango. So if you eat a mango and you smoke a joint, you are actually getting higher. Scientifically proven. That's
Really?
called terpene. Yep. So, hear what's going on with me, and I'm stuff like that. This is jackalope. There's a terpene in jackalope that'll dry your nose out. Yeah, it happens. Allergies, they suck. But at the same time, we deal with these things because let's face it, I'm fucking baked, fellas. I'm not gonna, it is what it is. Like but it ain't gonna hurt nobody. Ain't, out there lighting no fires or anything.
So what? I got a question for you. Do you bake or do you just cook?
I do both.
Because there is a difference.
I'm learning to bake. So, Erin on my team, she's from Plymouth. She's a phenomenal baker. David, my sous chef, that kid can bake. I'm not even don't like. He's like a Jesus, a little dirty Jesus. That kid can bake, and Liz can bake. So everybody else can bake, and I'm just getting baked. That's pretty much it.
Right.
I can do basic shit. Like I can do English muffins from scratch. I can do, creme brulees, and I can do your basic breads and shit like that. But do I like to do it? Absolutely fucking not. I'm not patient enough to do that. I'm calm. I'm chill. I'm always high. I love it. But at the same time, I'm a functioning stoner. That's what it is.
Right.
People, we're here. You know what I mean? Like it's real now. But at the same time, like at least I'm not drunk. Nothing against it, but I used to be an alcoholic. That's just me. It ain't good for me. That's it.
So yeah, I mean,
cool.
I'm thinking like the duck dish.
Duck à l'orange.
Oh yeah. I'm a duck. I love duck. It is if it's cooked right. Oh.
So here's the cool thing. You can actually infuse that in a couple of different ways. So the à l'orange sauce, like the sauce that you would whip up, you can infuse that directly with a tincture that's already decarboxylated. You can use one of my oils. Really simple.
Oh no! I'm gonna have you cook it for me.
Shit. All right. That's
I'm gonna have you cook it for me, and then I'm gonna have a salad with probably the garlic oil. And yeah, I just gained like fucking 12 pounds listening to you talk about food. I'm not gonna lie.
Food is simple. Food tells a story. Okay, you know what the basic story of food is? We're going to go all the way back to Auguste Escoffier, which is the grandfather of culinary. He was the French guy that goes, let's take what we're doing and fucking write it down. Food tells a simple story. I'm hungry. I need to eat. I eat. I'm not hungry anymore. The end.
Well, out the end.
Out the end.
Out the end. Well, if it's Taco Bell, let's fly. You going? No. Toxic hell. But no, that's my point. But I'm bringing culture back to food, man. It's culture in and of itself. The different cultures, the flavors, amazing. So imagine this. So I go to Hawaii, right? I get high, I get baked, something, eat an edible, and then I go fucking deep sea diving. I'm shooting red snapper or something. Okay. I spear a fish, right? And then we fly up back, do a montage or whatever of me fucking dying or some shit on a shark. I don't fucking know. But we get back to the surface, going back to the beach, right? And then I stand up all like Baywatch style and strip off my, and now we're going to put weed in it. You know what I mean? Or give you something stupid, Nobody wants to see me topless. That's comical right there. I'm already baked having a gay old time. So we just go and we dress the fish and then we infuse it there on the beach. That is entertainment. I'm baked the entire time.
Right? Kind of like we are right now.
Oh, yeah, fucking great.
And this is entertainment. Apparently, people
this is
are
our
watching.
job now, fellas. Like this is pretty badass. Like it's like, hey, wait a minute, wait. You would have told me 15 years ago, hey, you're gonna be smoking weed, you're gonna be, living and dating, basically married to your high school crush. Yeah, that's a whole different story. And you're gonna be on TV. I would have been like, fuck you. What are you smoking? I want some of it.
Right.
Hands down. I would have been like, I want all of that.
You didn't share.
No, but they were right. So I mean, if you want to be right, yeah, you're welcome. You're right. Thank you. I'm winning though. Like that's really where that's okay. I'm gonna go, sleep with that drop dead gorgeous woman every night. So fuck off. You know what I mean? Like that's where I'm at with it.
Well, I just have a simple saying. If you're happy doing what you're doing, fucking do it.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And pursue it. Get better at it.
Happy and clap your hands. That's it. It's that simple. that fucking simple.
It is.
It's.
I mean, maybe I'm a simpleton. I don't know. Don't judge me.
Nah.
I didn't say a word.
You know, I don't tend to judge other people because I judge myself first. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. At the end of the day, yeah, I mean it's projection and all that other bullshit, narcissistic bullshit, but that's not me, man. You know, it's see, some see the kitchen as a lullaby of oblivion. Okay, but it's like those inside the kitchen see the world as an empty abyss where we're just kind of like, why am I making fucking dog shit when that person who doesn't even know how to boil water at the table is telling me the steak is cooked wrong when I cooked it for him 5 fucking times? I just like, god damn. You know, and you go out there, he's like, I said medium well. No, you fucking didn't. You know what I mean? So it's just like, dude, I had to get out of the restaurant industry for a little bit, but it kind of like when I tried to become a writer about the restaurant industry, it was like, nah, now we need you to put weed in food. I'm like, I mean, I can't be mad about that.
So how do you get mad about putting weed in food? You can't get mad at putting weed in food.
You come up with some bullshit ass reason, and then you get stoned and forget it immediately. So that's really what happened.
What were we talking about?
Weed and food.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, I got stoned. I forgot about it.
You're all right. What are you smoking on?
Shit. What was I smoking on tonight? I think tonight I had some Bruce Banner.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Full hulking it, huh?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
So you know how like there are guys out there and women and people that are beer snobs?
Oh yeah.
I'm a weed snob. Well, and here's why.
I am to a point as well. That's why I laughed.
Well, we know how it affects us. We know we like these strains. We know we don't like these strains.
Right.
We know we'll smoke these strains if we absolutely fucking have to, or vice versa. We know. Same with craft beers. Now, one of the best things about it is I know a little bit more. Not like that, but I'm teaching people. You know, there's different temperatures where different cannabinoids burn off. People don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll get into all that, later on the show and stuff like that. But that gives me the right, if you will, to be a little bit snobby because each strain's different. And just because you mix this and this doesn't mean you're going to get 50-50.
Right.
Doesn't mean you're going to get the good and the good. That's not what that means. It's you got to worry about bud rot. You got a lot of stuff to worry about that people don't know about. They just like, yo, I know if I light some fire and smoke it, I feel great. That's called the entourage effect. But why do you feel great? And so there's more to it that, it is what it is. But at the same time, if that's my only flex, I'm not doing anything. I'm not hurting anybody. You know what I mean? So my favorite strain, it's funny you should say Bruce Banner, is actually green crack.
I grew some of that last year. It was amazing.
Yeah, you smoke that, you smoke that in the morning, you get everything done.
Right?
Everything done.
Right?
Like, if my girlfriend wants me to wash the dishes and she rolled me a joint and said, here, smoke this, I'm going to believe her because that's, a lovely thing to do. But I'm also going to know that she wants the dishes done because it's fucking green crack in that motherfucker as soon as I light it up. I'm not stupid. At the same time, give me 10 minutes, that bitch will be done. You know what I mean? Real quick.
By the way, we have Max Waste in the chat room. She's been on our show a bunch of times. Awesome actress. She's also a model and a musician. And definitely go follow Max. She does a lot of awesome stuff.
Yeah, nice. I saw that she said that she doesn't know the first thing about weed or beer. I mean, I can't tell you about beer, but if you want to know something about weed, hit me up. I know a lot of people with weed too, so that's usually helpful.
Nice.
True.
Yeah. And another thing I wanted to say, Jeff, what'd you do to your camera?
What did I do? What?
You're you're a lot clearer this week. You're well lit.
I like that flash.
I pooped a couple hours ago.
He's glowing from a poop.
Yeah, no, I went and got my hair cut actually, like 2 days ago.
Oh, so it's reflecting off the forehead.
Yeah, I got my hair cut, so that might have helped,
Yeah, no, it looks like you have it. Actually, I think he's right. It looks like you have another light on in your room. that you normally don't have on? Because I can see the reflection behind you on the ceiling above the panther mirror.
No,
Yeah.
I think you're all fucking high.
Well, we are, but that's not
I
relevant.
resent that
No.
slightly.
Not we.
Oh, that's true, because Leo doesn't not partake.
Oh yeah.
I
Sorry, Leo.
Okay.
He's
Leo, no, Leo, hang on. You need to come to the dark side, baby. We got porn and cookies.
When it becomes legal in Connecticut, or I get a medical card. So
What if I paid for your medical card?
if it's legit, sure.
Yes. Done. All right, cool.
Now, see, you said that live on the air, man.
Yeah, you don't fucked up. No, seriously, medical cards aren't as expensive as you think they are. And Leo, if there's nothing bothering you physically, I'll just kick you in the shin real quick. We'll call it a day.
Actually,
Okay.
Leo actually suffers from back pain. He's been using CBD. I'm not sure if I think he ordered some. So,
What's
but
that?
yeah, you just ordered some CBD, right?
Yeah, I just got some more, but yeah, I've been taking it last.
What I was saying is you suffer from back pain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So there's your ailment right there.
So yeah, perfect. Actually, I just did a Gorilla Grease strain review this week, and Gorilla Grease would be perfect actually for back pains and inflammation and anti-inflammatory. Works great with stress, fatigue. It helps fatigue. A lot of PTSD people take this for anxiety as well. So yeah, no, right up your alley, dude.
But then again, I don't know, Leo. You run a lot of shows. You're producing a network. You're working full time. We got to make sure that we give him a sativa, because if it's even got an indica,
I was just gonna
push.
go straight to Delta 8.
Yeah, I mean, if he has any type of indica push, we won't be live because he'll be sleeping at the keyboard.
Funny story about that. Indica and sativa, what do you know about indica and sativa? It's all bullshit. Oh, I should probably follow that up. Okay, so there's
probably.
Sorry. 3 main types of cannabis. There's ruderalis, sativa, and indica. That's just kind of like where it comes from. The way that a sativa affects me could be the most common way that it affects 80% of people. But it's going to affect somebody differently somewhere. So it's all really how your body interprets it. And the most generic way we can say that, sativa and indica. That's it.
No, that's true. It's absolutely true. You know.
So it's
sativa. Now, see, I'm a sativa. You know, if I get a heavy sativa, then 10 minutes later, like you said, I'm fucking doing the dishes. Yep. You know, I'm cleaning the fucking house, and that's just the way it is.
I just smoke weed.
That works. He's the kind of guy who's like, yo, fuck a sativa. I'm gonna smoke this, do my dishes, then call you and go do your dishes. Fuck it.
Right.
He's like, indica and sativa. Oh, is it bullshit? Fucking no. I'll just do whatever I want.
Oh, you got a nug? I don't ask. Is it indica or sativa? That's not going to sway my decision to smoke it.
Yeah,
I mean, if it's free.
It's like, yo, you got papers or something? Like, we can't just light this on fire. Like, how can this?
Oh, dude, that's fucking hilarious. Like, so to lightning it on fire. I met up with Jeff earlier. We were going over some shit for next week when we get to start filming, and I said, dude, we forgot one minor oversight. And he goes, what? I said, smoking apparatus. And he kind of looked at me for a second. I'm like, well, you know, we've got somebody donating a bunch of CBD flower, because if we smoke that much THC in filming, it's never going to get filmed. Nope. You know, we're still looking for THC supplies. Anyway. So, and he's looking at, he's like, I'm like, wait, are you going to put it in your fucking hand and light it on fire? I mean, how are you going to smoke this in the film?
So, funny story. I've done that. All I had to smoke was already pre-ground, because this weed you can just crumble up with your hands. Cool. It works, right? All I had was an aluminum foil. So I just crumpled it to where like it was like I had just enough to get it up off my hand and create a choke, and I just lit it. And used my hand as the back part of the bowl. Yep.
I bet it got hot.
Chef hands.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
He's
my only
right.
excuse. Yeah, chef
Right.
hands. That's
Right.
it.
It's like I
Oh,
got
really
wood
good.
hands.
There you go.
Hairy palms. What?
I saw somebody. This blows my fucking mind, and I will find the clip and get it to you. Homeboy had a Cheeto, or no, not a Cheeto, but a Cheez-It, with the one hole in the center. Ground up some weed on it and fucking toked it and smoked it through that. I was like, that's terrible to do, but are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, dude,
Right.
I will send you. I'll send you papers. You know what I mean? Fuck, like, goddamn.
Here's a roll of tinfoil.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? Find the nearest can. Because I was of that dude. They take a can,
Yep.
poke some holes in it.
Poke some holes in it.
Right.
Crush the center a little bit, and you got a bowl.
And then they're like, oh, smoking off aluminum was bad for you. It's like, well, that whole case of Marlboros you just bought says that you're a fucking liar. I'm just saying, man. Like, it's, we chefs, listen, we chefs have that kind of mentality where, like, listen, you're going to try and step on us. Remember, we've been taking the shit on the fucking chin for years, all right? We're waiting. I may have came up with that 6 years ago. Hey, remember it till I need to use it, but you get the fucking point, It's like
2 minutes to enter to win the CBD. 2 minutes.
Oh, well, thank you,
right.
Jeff.
Yeah.
That's right. You know what? Here, I have an idea. When are you guys going to send that out? Like, you guys going to send it out, like, next week or something?
Actually, no. I'll have to.
As
send
long
it by
as
the
long
end of
as
the
the
week.
winner contacts us in time
Yeah.
before we go, because we're
Yeah,
gone
we
next
leave.
week.
Yeah, we
Right.
leave Sunday. We don't come back till next
Right.
Thursday
night.
'Cause I was
Late.
going to say, if you want to sweeten the pot, I may or may not have a deliciously dope face mask to add to it. So here's what we'll do. Whoever wins, contact me, and
After.
we'll get them a mask.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm,
Nice.
absolutely.
Very
Nice.
cool.
I mean, shit, it's free advertising for me.
Yeah.
Plus, I have one. I
Well,
wear my own shit. People ask me all the
Oh,
time.
we do
So,
too.
real quick, there's a link in the show
Oh, man.
notes, the King Sumo link, and you need to click on it and enter in less than a minute. You just need your email address. Costs nothing to enter.
Free shit, people.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, it's free
Well,
shit.
free for you.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Have you guys tried that stuff, though?
What's that?
The Urban Acres?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, I use as a matter of fact, I use their tincture daily.
Good. What's the dosage on that? I'm curious. I mean, Adam will tell me in 20 minutes if I ask him, but
Hey Adam, what's the dosage?
yeah, it'll pop up here in a minute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Either that or he finally did get out of the seat and went
No,
downstairs.
hang on,
to-
though.
The quarantine pack, I think I just bought 500.
500?
Oh yeah, the 500 milligram.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the tincture
That'll
I
last
use
me
is the
about a week,
500. Yeah.
Actually, I'm not going to lie to you. That'll last me about 3 days.
Wow. Yeah.
Well,
See, it lasts.
that's it, man. Like, it's, the chef life's rough.
Right,
I
right.
just got health insurance. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
And, like, I'm doing everything, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm being the face of this company. I'm running the background. I got my team, but, like, it's still a lot because I keep everybody on task. Like, they hate hearing from me daily because it's like, you again? But it is a job. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, I'm kidding. I love those guys. We're getting chef codes, and it's all becoming official. And it's like we have that little tear moment, and all that shit.
That little group hug.
We're actually, I have a cabin up north in Grayling. Well, it's my girlfriend's family's cabin, but we go up there, We love it. It's gorgeous. I'll send you guys some pictures. We're having a company getaway, and anybody that doesn't smoke weed is strongly advised not to come. Because I'm cooking, and I'm infusing all that shit. Fuck you guys. We're getting baked. But
Awesome.
You can
I
hear
heard
us
a ding.
It's me and Leo.
don't eat the bath bombs.
Yeah, don't eat
Hey,
the bath
listen,
bomb.
I'm high, but I'm not stupid. Okay.
No, they're not Tide Pods, folks.
No. Oh, so speaking
Wait a
of
minute.
fucking Tide Pods, so I was watching you guys' show with Scoops on it.
Right.
Yep.
That guy is fucking amazing.
Oh yeah.
He's hilarious as shit. Like he's stating characters so fucking well. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna smoke a joint with this guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a good shit. He's a good shit. He's one of the owners of Hellfire Radio.
Holy shit, no idea. I mean, I watched the whole fucking thing. Obviously, I was baked.
Well, yeah. So wasn't I.
Yeah. I would.
That was a really fun show, actually.
Oh, it was great.
Right,
It was fantastic. I was like, I can't beat this. I was
So
like, I'm a
Leo,
fucking clown.
sorry, Leo. we got a winner, right?
We do. Okay, so I just pulled the winner, and the winner of this week's contest with the Urban Acres CBD giveaway and a token dead mask.
And
the bonus
deliciously
mask.
dope.
And the bonus, yeah.
The Bona mask.
Bona mask.
So their email starts with Primal Death. So Primal Death. Make sure that you check your spam folder after Ben emails you, just in case.
Yep, you'll get an email tomorrow.
Yeah.
Also, you have an awesome email. Like, you go into a job interview or you're doing something where they ask you for your email address. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, mine's primaldeath69@gmail.com. And you're like, God damn right it is. That's it. That's it. No. Dude,
Oh shit! Oh, that hurts.
It's just, I've been on the receiving end of that. Like, I'm just kind of like, I don't want to tell you my email. They're like, why? I was like, because it has the word unicorn in it. They're like, no, it doesn't. I was like, you want to email me? Like, fucking. Yeah, it is what it is. And that guy, it's a little weird, but.
It's
Yeah,
all good.
Primal, what was it? Primal Death? Yes.
Primal Death.
I love that.
Yeah, that was
I hope they're of age. That's all I gotta say. Like, I hope they're of age. Well, you gotta be 18 at least, right?
CBD, no.
Really?
No.
Really? Because I know in the state of, I know in Michigan you need to be 18 to have CBD, and then for THC you gotta be 21.
Well, yeah. Here, CHT. Guys, CHT.
Did you just try and remix what you said? I love it.
I have no fucking idea what I said. The THC here is 21, but yeah, I mean, you can literally. Well, yeah, I guess it's 18 because you get.
It must be 18 for
it's
CBD.
It's gonna be 18.
Yeah.
You know?
Because
well, if you're not 18, too fucking bad. You're getting it anyways.
Well, if you're not 18, you shouldn't even be watching the show.
Right?
I mean, you're not fucking wrong, but at the same time, good for you, Primal Death. Good for you.
Oh shit, Leo, you want to touch on next week's giveaway real quick?
Yeah. So let me pull it up here. We have.
He loves to pull it up.
Oh yeah, I do. So what do we got here, Ben?
So what we're doing next week, for our guest is we're giving away a 1-year subscription to Guitar Player magazine.
That's badass.
And the reason we're doing, I mean, I am so fucking stoked for next week's show. I'm stoked for all our shows, but I found this kid on TikTok, believe it or not, of all places, and he was shredding the guitar, and I was like, holy shit. So I watched a few of his live shows, got a little bit of his backstory. Come to find out, he was 19 years old, had been playing for 4 years, and had golden hair syndrome. And I knew nothing about it, so I looked it up. And you're going to have to watch next week's show to learn about it.
Yep.
But this kid had been playing the guitar for 4 years. He went through 35 surgeries in 19 years. His talent was just so fucking incredible that I said to Jeff, I said, I don't give a shit, but we got to get this kid on the show. Got to get him on the show, man. So in light of him being a guitar player and using that for his platform that he uses it for, we're giving away the 1-year subscription to Guitar Player magazine. So, okay, next week's show is plugged. Next.
That's fantastic.
A plug? Dude, you told a fucking story.
Nobody's talking to you. Can you mute that mic?
Hey, Adam's back.
So
look at that.
Just a heads up, if you missed out on this week's contest, I just put in a link in the chat, depending on where you're watching us, for next week's contest. So you get early access to it.
Early access.
Yes.
Like
And
that girl in school that said no, but said yes.
Yeah, it's funny because she said no at first, and then she said yes because I was like, we're already fucking 30. What are you gonna do?
Oh Oh shit!
No, it was
my
funny because
God.
she's like, "Why didn't you say anything back then?" I was like, "Because to me, you were unobtainable." And she goes, "I wouldn't have said no." I was like, "Bullshit!
Right?
Like, don't even give me that." And then she's, she doesn't say no now. I'll tell you that. That's one, I guess, but
Well,
I don't know.
that's because you
She
guys are
wins.
dating. When you get married, then that's when the no comes back.
That's when you'll find out if you were really winning.
Right?
Yo, you've been lying this whole time. No, she really is great. She lets me do this. She's like, "Oh, so you want your dream is to smoke weed, travel the world, and put weed in food, and write books like Anthony Bourdain, and like basically, pick up where you left off." I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Fuck it, all right.
Right?
We
Right.
ain't never run out of weed." I'll tell you that right goddamn
True
now.
that.
We're actually, so in Michigan, you can grow up to 12 plants legally without a card, without anything. You can grow 12 plants. You're allowed to have 12 plants. So that's, whether you got, 6 flowering, 6 harvesting, you can only have 12.
Well, it's the same thing here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're good at what you do,
Mm-hmm.
some of us know the metric system a little bit more than others in high school. That was a main income, not going to lie to you. And so we're going to grow a little bit. We're going to grow four plants here. So it's a little bit of additional income for us. And we get to grow wheat. Now, here's the cool thing, and here's my huge plug. Danny Danko, that was formerly of High Times Magazine, actually, I reached out to him. I was like, "Hey, man, let me get one of your books. Like, how much is it?" He's like, "Hey, just send me some money for the shipping. I'll send you an autographed copy." So I was like, "Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, man." And so I got it. I still have to do a plug for him on Instagram because I've just been so busy with everything deliciously dope with the olive oils and
Right.
edibles and just, moving mountains, man. Like it takes time, and as a chef, you really appreciate time because time, when you're reducing stuff down, man, creates flavor. Let's face it, butter tastes great. Brown butter is where it's at. Feel me?
Brown butter.
That's where that flavor is at. Yeah, you can. There's a certain little area where if you do it just right, your butter goes from clear to brown and brings
Yes.
more flavor with it. Brown butter's got more flavor because it's concentrated and it's not burnt.
Right. Well, because it's brown then burnt, so you got to catch it at the right time.
You've got
Right.
that window of opportunity, but in that window of opportunity, that's where you want to be. You know what I mean? That's where it's at. And so as a chef, you learn what that window of opportunity is. Because let's face it, cooking doesn't discriminate. It doesn't give a fuck who you are. It really doesn't. The thing that is we all eat steak the same way. Cut it up, however you eat it. Our bodies go through the same shit. At the end of that steak, you're not too important, or you're not above me. You're a human being. You're still gonna have bits of that fucking steak in your teeth. You're gonna need a toothpick. As a matter of fact, I actually have a toothpick. Want a toothpick? See my point? So food makes us human. The methods and the stories behind food makes us a culture. But we've moved way far past that as people, and a good way to bring that back is stick weed and shit. If you just light it on fire, or just like, "Yo, I got some fucking weed brownies," you get the best friends in the world for about 5 minutes.
Big passionate thing, and it's like,
Yep.
and just put fucking weed in it.
I was just gonna say the basic premise tonight's show was just put fucking weed in it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it's just that simple.
Even
up,
if
Leo?
it's a Cheeto.
What's that?
Even if it's a Cheeto.
Even if it's a Cheeto.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm actually, so with my olive oil, we're gonna come out with a spray here soon. That's after we'll have whatever, but you could actually take that and spray that on a Cheeto and eat it. It's infused now.
Great. I'm gonna get high and fucking gain weight all at the same time. What are you doing? Spraying my ice cream.
If you're getting high on that Bruce Banner boy, though,
right,
you ain't gonna gain no weight. That Cheeto you just ate, you're gonna burn off 15 times that, and not even fucking know it.
True.
It's already in the market. My boy, my boy Lamar's got CushPump.com. He is a massive, massive mountain of a man, professional bodybuilder. He uses CBD and smokes weed. So guess what? It's out there. He's got a CBD protein powder.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a huge market. Literally, you can put weed in anything.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Except for apparently making it legal.
They even have the lotions now, so you can put it on the hoo-hoo.
Yeah,
hoo-hoo?
I have some.
Yep. See.
Yep. It was made here in Michigan.
Mhm.
Massage
Got a
oil.
lotion for the hoo-hoo.
Yep. But
Is
at
that
the
like a
same time,
yoo-hoo?
here's the thing. Okay, I got it free because they give you a bunch of there's a bunch of companies that give you shit. Here, try this. Here, chef. Blah blah blah. Like there's all kinds of shit here, and I don't have any rights or anything to show it. So, but it's just everywhere. The point is, you get specific things and they tell you to try it. Well, you dig through these bags or whatever, and I pulled it up and I looked at her and I go, "You're gonna love this." And she goes, "Like what?" And so I handed it to her. She goes, "Like, oh, that's awesome because it's a massage oil that
Mhm.
Yeah.
can do both." We didn't really go that dirty with it yet because I'm always fucking busy and I'm a terrible fucking boyfriend. But no, it's we just haven't because it's just like we get stoned and forget where we fucking set it down.
Hey, you got that CBD rub? My arm's bothering me.
No, so let me tell
wrong
you
stuff.
Let me tell you what kind of woman my old lady is. All right, besides phenomenal. I hope she fucking sees this. I know she hears it, so I hope she fucking sees it. If I'm working from home and she's at work because she works at a doctor's office, she comes home. If I packed a bowl and it's ready to go for her, gone. She'll go straight to it. I'm telling you, dude. Like my girlfriend is a stoner. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's probably smoking weed right now. That's what she does. You know what I'm saying? So literally, if she's ever upset, guess what? Put weed in it. Not that fucking hard. It's really not.
On that note, Leo, you got another show tonight, right?
I do, sir.
All right, so we should probably wrap this up.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you all for watching this fine evening. And as always, check the show notes. There's a bunch of information there about our awesome guest tonight and also the Still Token Enterprises and everything they got going on. And for me, just Google Leo Pond. You'll find a bunch of stuff. Could be true, could be not. I'm not going to say which is which. But I run a little network called the Dorkening Podcast Network. And we got 30 shows on the network. If you head on over to thedorkening.com, you can find a bunch of information, awesome shows, everything dorky, a lot of horror stuff. We even have sports shows now. I mean, somebody has to talk about foosball, and all the different the sports balls, whatever they do.
Do a channel where I get high and narrate foosball.
There we go. So Rodney, I know we have a link to your website in the show notes. You have the deliciouslydope.com. I also put your Facebook as well, Chef Rodney Lienhart. Where do you like interacting with your fans the most?
I'm all over. Instagram's really where it's at. We're #DeliciouslyDopeTV. I usually run that. If not, somebody else is running it for me, and it gets back to me regardless. So you can really just reach out wherever you want and get a hold of me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was gonna say smoke signals, but it's
I was gonna tell them to get off their ass and come down to the restaurant.
I mean, we're trying to get a brick and mortar right now, but I mean, when we do the pop-up dinners, they'll know about it.
See?
They'll know about it. I'll blast that shit everywhere. I'll tell you guys.
Actually, really quick, and this is because I'm obsessed with it. You said you make the garlic oil?
Garlic confit, yes.
So here, they're pretty big. I don't know if you guys have them. A garlic fest? Do you guys eat garlic fests?
Yes.
Wow.
All right, so you like garlic, right?
Yeah.
I'm about to blow your fucking mind. You ready?
Okay.
Black garlic.
Black garlic.
I want you to Google black garlic molasses, and I want you to drop some money on it, and then I want you to just get back to me. You'll remember it. Black garlic molasses.
I'll Google it. I'll check it out.
Get you a nice seared ahi tuna, and then just drizzle a little bit goes a long way. A little bit over the top of that. It's. I'm not even gonna ruin it. I'm gonna let you do it.
Okay. Is it good on steak? Because I don't really do.
It's
okay.
Dude.
He's like, is it good on steak?
It's Leo. It's deliciously dope.
It's
It's deliciously dope.
And that's the thing. If that's really good, I'm gonna do a black garlic olive oil. So we'll get there. But yeah, no, definitely black garlic.
I'll check it out.
Awesome. I'm gonna have to check it out. I never heard of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And
Game changers.
Jeffrey.
I'm really high.
I fucking win.
Thank you, Rodney. That was awesome.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed it. Don't look me up.
It's like no.
He likes to be looked down.
You know,
like-
yeah. If you want to hit me up, Facebook. That's the only one I do. I don't do any of that Facebook.
He's remixing what he said too. What's going on, guys?
Hey,
did I?
Stoner here.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what people are talking
No,
about.
seriously, no, dude. I'm digging that sativa shirt. That's pretty dope. Literally.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I
That's
love when people wear that shit. You know what I'm saying?
what's that? Was that Granny's candy?
Oh, this here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here it is.
Yep. You know
Yep.
who would really like that shirt? Mr. Rick Naya.
Who?
Well, he
Rick
can't
Naya.
fucking have it.
Rick Naya.
No, I'm
Who's
saying
Rick
he's the
Naya?
grandfather. Rick Naya is the grandfather.
I'm just kidding, dude.
Yeah. We know Rick very well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you fucking yeah. So,
He's one of our.
I'm high.
He's actually one of our Goomba gummies.
Oh,
You know, you'll see on
Rainbow
shows and stuff.
farting unicorns.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
Just next time you see Rick, say, "Hey, I heard about rainbow farting unicorns," and just see what happens.
Yeah.
Just see what happens. I'm just telling you straight out. See what happens.
Yeah.
I fucking love Rick, and this just made it so much better. Rainbow farting unicorns. Oh, that's homework for tonight.
And Gumma Gumbies.
Goomba gummies. Yep,
Done.
the Goomba gummies.
Done.
So-
No, that's the fucking hybrid, grandfather right there.
Right?
Yeah, we were stuck in a car with him for 4 hours. Twice.
How were you?
Twice.
I was
and a 4-hour
driving.
meeting. Yeah, we stuffed him in the backseat and kidnapped him to New York.
I mean, I'm not mad about that at all. That's
No, but that's where the rainbow unicorn farts and
Yeah.
shit like that. Oh, yeah.
It was a fucked up trip.
It was
So-
fun as
Rainbow
hell.
unicorn farts sounds like a bad acid trip. Just saying.
It had to do with gummies, Care Bears, and unicorns that farted rainbows, and it compiled into this weird, twisted fucking saying that no matter what show we're on or he's on, if one of us catches it, it's in the comments, and usually whoever's on the show is like, it's just one of those things.
All right, cool. Ben, take us out of here.
Where take what? Huh? Oh, me?
You're last.
Save the best for last. Hey, I like that. I'm cool with that. So we want to thank, Chef Rodney for being here tonight, first of all.
Thank you.
And as always, we want to thank veterans and first responders for doing what they do every day so people like us can do what we do every day. But I also want to add one more tonight. We want to thank the man pushing the buttons up here in the corner all night, Leo Pons, because without him, we would not be able to do this. He has been solid from day one for us. So we love you all. We'll see you next week. We're out of here.
Peace out.
Bye. Oh.
He jumped up before the street.
Your book of lies will buy you a mild acceptance. My free mind will keep me from under your spell. And when we die, you'll be another angel in heaven, but me, I'll be a fucking legend in hell.